It's not just a frosty morning, it's a freezing morning. I'm at nearly 10,000 feet. It is November and it is cold up here. Last night it was sub-freezing, so much so that half gallons of water froze through and everything had a thick layer of frost on it. The sun is coming out a bit, but I started the day with a morning campfire. I believe they are highly underrated. So as I sit by the fire this morning, I just want to let you know that in today's video, I'm going to spend the day at camp. At least that's my intention. I have something fun planned for dinner tonight. And tomorrow I want to take you into a nearby town that I think is probably one of the most genuine feeling mining towns that I've ever encountered. I also want to mention that I'm not camping alone. There is someone here with me. A friend of mine met me up here. I don't think he's going to appear on camera, but just so you know, if you see a shadow lurking in the background, it's probably just my friend. Probably just my friend. I lied, and we came down to Silverton today, which is such a cool little town. It's pretty much all closed down at this point, but it's beautiful. From here in Silverton, Colorado, there's actually a 100-mile ultra marathon that goes all the way up to Telluride through these giant mountains all around. Pretty crazy. Before I get started with dinner for tonight, I just wanted to share with you my primary source of heat on these sub-freezing nights, and that is this right here. It is an electric blanket. This one's nice and fuzzy, sort of like a faux fur. Um, my mom got it for me from Target last winter. It does require AC power. I know that they sell them with 9 volt. So if you're going to be living in a vehicle, that might be the more energy efficient way to go. I do find that keeping this on a pretty low setting, like starting it before I even crawl into bed, it just sits right on top of the 3-inch memory foam mattress that I have. And so I keep it underneath me as radiant heat. It's really big. It's doubled over, so I could definitely put part of it on top of me. But then I've got a down quilt inside this duvet cover, so that's working pretty well too. One thing I wish I had with me that I didn't move back into the rig yet is a wool blanket to go over top the whole system. That'll really help lock in that heat. And that's something that I kind of was wishing I had at certain points of last night, but I generally stayed quite warm, and at one point I was actually a little too warm. I'm going to try to replicate something I learned while I was traveling in Italy, and that is how to make homemade fresh pasta. But this is my home, so we're gonna do it at camp. I have no idea if this is gonna turn out, but there's only one way to find out. You're supposed to measure this, but I'm eyeballing everything because I don't have measuring cups. So we'll start with that much flour. I have 1 egg. I think it's recommended to use 1 egg per serving of pasta. Like I mentioned, I have my friend here, but we're gonna share. Building my little well, and I'm gonna crack my egg. A little shell in there. Yeah, let's see if we can get it. She might be lost forever. She indeed is. We will pretend that didn't happen. Break up the egg yolk and just kind of scramble it a little bit. It's helpful to have somebody here operating the camera for me because my hands are messy. Maybe a splash. Let's start there. Maybe, yeah. Gluten has developed a bit, I think. But we gotta let this rest for a little bit, and I want to try to keep it warmer than what I can do right here. So we're gonna put it here and go put it in the sun, some solar. I want you guys to see this river. It's called Mineral Creek, actually. I want you to see it in this light. I filmed it earlier, but whew, she's beautiful. Look at how clear that is. But it is icy. Whew. Very cold water right there. Oh, just beautiful. We need to wait about 30 minutes for that. So I'm gonna get started with the sauce. In the meantime, it's just a very basic sauce. I just have some Roma tomatoes and some basil. We're just gonna cook those off and hope for the best. I have salt for seasoning, pepper, black pepper. I don't know if I'll even use that, but that is where we're at with things. Right? I don't have any garlic powder or anything of the sort. Here, I do have some, I think I have some balsamic and olive oil. Olive oil might be helpful. Nice. All right. Now, a very natural thing for you to be wondering right now is whether or not I have a rolling pin while living in my car. Space is at a premium. Do I keep a rolling pin? The answer to that is no. So what's my solution? Well, I do have a bottle of Super Tuscan wine, which means this thing was born to do the trick. Wish me luck. Just gonna, we'll see. I don't know if this really, listen, wouldn't serve it in a restaurant, but we're camping. It literally doesn't look any different. Whoopsie. So, sauce is looking decent. Basil's cut. Got the water starting to boil. Parmesan on standby. I'm gonna roll this out. I'm gonna cook the scraps and everything. It's gonna be a real rustic style. I'm supposed to, um, no shit. It hurts my stop. What? I'm doing exactly what you did. Is this what you did? Why do I feel like I'm using my left hand?
I don't know.
My wrist hurts. It's too, actually, this table is too low, is what it is.
It's a little.
100%. That's everything that's wrong with it. All right, while I'm working like a dog here to roll this pasta out, I need to mention one of the other things that I try to do to cope with being on the road in the winter or just camping is taking advantage of all of the daylight hours. That means getting up with the sun, getting your solar out if that's what you need to do, and just getting that vitamin D into your eyes, getting going, because it's like not even 4 o'clock right now, and the sun is already quickly fading from the sky. So I don't think I folded it the right way. Yeah, it's not it. Oh yeah, there you go.
You got a timer?
I was just gonna ask you if you have a timer.
Through all the strong winds, what a beautiful night, dark like a new moon, still glowing with light. The days have gone colder, but there is a warmth when everything's empty.
I mean, that sauce is nice. I think it's pretty good. What do you think?
It's great.
Aw,
Fresh made pasta in
yeah.
the wilderness.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I would do it again. You should try this at home or in the wilderness. Can I put it on the rock here? Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
Just gotta keep it level again because it's oil.
Okay. Put one of those wood things underneath this.
One of them wood things? I mean, the wood? I mean, the stick?
Whatever.
It's not what their intended purpose is for.
I'm sorry to misuse your stick. Okay. See? It's genius.
So when you hear it start to bubble, you can start shaking the kernels around so it gets even heat.
If I forget, you could just do it. Damn, that fire is like purple on camera.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's hot.
It is hot.
I put way too much on there.
Oh my god, it's so hot.
Yeah.
Ow.
It's like falling right through these like little rocks right here. It's just going right through.
This is why it's not recommended to do it this way.
Keep it going. Get the hot kernels towards you. See how only the one side's going up?
Yeah.
Just, well, no, don't tilt it. By swirling it.
Oh.
There you go. You gotta commit.
Oh, they're coming out.
Oh no.
Busted the bag.
Oh, we busted the bag. Oh no. Keep it going.
Well, how do I keep it going if it's
Well, we're just gonna have half.
Oh.
You gotta, we're either having none because they're all burnt, or we're having half.
I think these are burned. It's definitely not recommended to do it this way over a campfire, which is how we ended up busting the bag open because it's just way too hot, and we both managed to burn our hands. Look at that. Don't try this at home, folks. We may never recover. Burnt.
It's not burnt. Well, don't take the burnt ones. Take the ones on the top. Take the ones on the top.
Hey, I'm all bundled up in bed. I've got my hat on and my hood on, and I'll probably take this puffy jacket off in a little bit after I warm up. We were sitting by the fire for quite a bit of time, but the fire of course, burned low, and then we extinguished the fire before each going into our own vehicles. So I kind of like got a little bit chilly in that process. But as soon as it was dark, I came over to the car and I turned on my blanket here, which is under me. So I did get into a pretty warm feeling bed, so I should warm up pretty nicely here in the next couple of minutes. Good morning. I'm just hanging out in the car. I've got the seat up this morning, a cup of tea, not coffee, because I feel the need to hydrate a little bit. I did not have enough water yesterday, and we ended the evening drinking that bottle of wine. So yeah, I'm feeling a little dehydrated, but I don't feel like I talked highly enough about the pasta last night. It was very good. I think I will be doing that again in the future. But yeah, I'm just hydrating this morning because I feel like I was pretty cold last night, and I think a lot of that had to do with being dehydrated. So you will feel colder if you're dehydrated, so stay hydrated out there. Teas, like decaffeinated teas, can be a really great option for that, as well as just like water. With that proper hydration, it will help you stay warm. One other little tidbit that we talk about in like wilderness training is if you have to pee and you're holding it, it is actually going to make you colder. So sometimes you're all cozied up in your blanket and you don't want to get up and go pee because you're going to get cold, but actually after you come back and warm back up, you're going to be warmer. I don't really know how the science works with that, but that's just something I've learned and I thought I'd pass on. Anyway, I'm actually going to be taking off from here pretty soon. I just got to go clean up a little bit of bits and bobs and then on to the next adventure. So I'll see you on that one. Thank you so much for being here. Take care.